Hi, can everyone hear me?
We can hear you, John.
Yes,
Oh, okay. Okay, so we are live on Facebook as we are speaking. Let me just put on my video. Okay, sorry, I think I'm having a bit technical problems with my video. Okay, good evening. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody see me?
Yes, sir.
Hi, John. We can.
Okay,
Hi,
brilliant.
everybody.
Okay, brilliant stuff. Welcome to our first ever panel discussion about APL, and we've got a stunning guest line up tonight. I'm sure these ladies and gentlemen will really come forth and really give us a good discussion. And I trust and I believe that it will be worth everybody's while who's on the call tonight. If you cannot join us on Zoom, please go onto our Facebook page. It's APL Go South Africa Communications. Please share it with your friends, your family, wherever they are, your acquaintances. They can watch us live right now on Facebook. If you want to share our Zoom link, please do so. And welcome just everybody who's here tonight. We're just going to have a good show. It's going to be quick. It's going to be exciting. We've got quality guests tonight. And like I said, we've got a lot of information that we're going to share with you tonight. And I'm sure you're going to have lots more to take away. So just to start off with, I wanted to play our lovely introduction video, but it seems like I'm also getting there. Sometimes, technology just happens to just fail us, but nonetheless, we move on. The show, as they say, must go on. So welcome, everybody. Like I said, I've got a beautiful lineup tonight. I've got members, associates from far, local, and abroad. And there is one lady tonight that I'm going to ask one thing from, and she'll be surprised that I'm only asking it now after so many months. But there was no time to ask all these things. But welcome to our discussion tonight on finding your why. And I've got a panel that we will go into a few discussions with our panel. They are waiting in anticipation. We've got our Dr. Kumbam here all the way from Ghana. We'll do a formal introduction in a little while. Natalie, the lady that I was referring to, that I wanted to ask one thing for the last 3 months. I'm actually too embarrassed to ask it right now, Natalia, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Please pronounce your surname.
My surname, let me spell it first of all. Busuioc. And normally, so many mistakes. I traveled all over the world, and in every country they found a new pronunciation. That's why normally it's Natalia Busuyok.
Oh. Oh,
when
okay.
I heard first time this surname, this is the surname of my husband, I was, surprised. So great man, and with so unusual surname.
Okay, all right, there we got it. There we have it. But I'm still not going to pronounce it right now. I'll get to that point.
Simplest question tonight.
And thank you very much for that, Natalia. Highly appreciated. But don't worry, I'll get it right soon enough. I'll impress you very soon enough. And then we've also got a lovely lady with a beautiful smile, as you can see. Her name is Julia, but she's local. She's one of us here in South Africa. But we'll get in a little while we get to Julia. She's going to definitely come out pumping. She's all about emotion. She's all about happiness, you know. She's all about giving her best to whatever she does. Brilliant stuff. And then we also got another local gentleman, Mr. Derek Roberts, who's also joining us here tonight. And he will also say a few things tonight. Unfortunately, our number, or shall I say, one of our leading ladies in APL South Africa, unfortunately, that was supposed to be part of the panel tonight, she fell a bit ill. She really thought she'd feel better by this time, but unfortunately, she asked me to please extend apologies. But please remember, this panel discussion is the first of many more to come. So we will definitely hear from Lesego very, very soon. But nonetheless, Lesego, we do miss you. We're thinking about you. And please get well soon. All right, so let us get this program on the road. Like we know, we've got an hour. So please feel free, everybody, let us get some house rules out of the way. Thanks for joining us. Please, as soon as you come on the platform, please do mute yourself. I do not want to do that myself. I think that's not a good thing for me to do. I would not want to mute you. Okay, I respect you. So please do respect our panel. Mute yourself, but feel free to ask as many questions or comments on the chat, and we will really review them. And if there's a lot of things that we can communicate, I will mention it, and I will mention it to the panel. So feel free to use the chat at your discretion. All right. So let's start. Are we ready, panel? Are we all good? Natalia, are you good?
Oh, sure.
Are you ready to go? Brilliant. Julia, all thumbs up. Mr. Kumbam, you good to go, sir? Dr. Kumba, you good to go? Oh, I love that smile. That's a consent right there. Okay, brilliant stuff. And then we got Mr. Derek Roberts. He's also eager to go on. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think irrespective of whether we've got members in our business who know each of you, you've already had countless interactions and meetings with your members, but on the platform tonight, as well as on Facebook, there are people who just don't know you. All right, I might know you, you might know each other, but we want to get a bit more intimate with you tonight. So I'm going to ask briefly that please tell us who you are, where you're from. If you're not from South Africa, if you're abroad, what country are you from? And mention one thing that you love about your country. All right, so let me start abroad. I'm going to jump to one of our continents. It's called Europe. So, Natalia, please do tell our audience, who is Natalia? Give us a brief insight into your life.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, my name is Natalia. I will not pronounce my surname, you know already. Yes, I'm 45. I'm from Moldova, very beautiful country in the center of Europe. This is a small country between Romania and Ukraine. And I would like to invite you to visit because we have a lot of traditions and we have a very delicious wine. So welcome. I'm married. I have 2 children, a boy and a girl. Boy 23 and the girl 18. So what about me? For today, if we're speaking today I'm the national director of APL Go company. But when we're speaking about the experience, I have 2 higher educations. You know, during a lot of years, it was around 17, I was presenting a very famous automobile concern, Volkswagen. So Volkswagen and Audi brands, I was the face of these brands in my country. And sometimes people asking why, especially my son, when he heard, "Mommy, automobiles and now sweets, that's unbelievable. I cannot believe." Yes, and this was this is an interesting story. I'm sure one time we will discuss it because some people told me that you need to write a book about your story.
Okay, brilliant, Natalia. Wow, the face of Volkswagen, imagine that. in Moldova. Well, Natalia, you clearly have a good, long, extremely long, incredible history in Moldova. And right here in APL, you're making waves as well. So well done. And thank you for that introduction. Let's jump over to a gentleman. Mr. Derek Roberts, please give us an insight into your life, sir.
I'm from a telecommunication background, and in the end, I headed up 3 different companies as CEO. I've been working for 35 years. I'm the proud father of 2 sons. One is at the moment in England, and the other one's here in South Africa. Married to my wife, Rose. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here tonight. But long and short, tired of the 35-year-old, let's call it job or career. It cannot provide what this kind of business can provide. So ML came to my rescue a couple of years ago, and building these networks have become an absolute passion to take people and to change their stories. There's nothing better than that. Initially, we all think it's about money and rah, rah, rah. But I tell you, a couple of short weeks in this business have changed my mind. What the products do for the people are absolutely insane. And this is the place to be. This is where the future is. Sad to say, COVID had its toll on our friends, on our neighbors, on our families, and my own in particular. I won't go into that because we want to keep the business positive. But if you're not at the right place, I believe then business is much harder than what it can be. And at the moment, the sun, the moon, the stars, even the rainbows are aligned for this business. COVID has made everybody aware of their own health. And this is what this business is all about. You're in the right place.
Brilliant stuff, Mr. Roberts. All about changing people's lives, all about the health and the wellness. Lovely, I love that. And then let's jump over to our African counterpart up there in Ghana. Soon, 2022, Mr. Dr. Kumbam, I see you coming down to South Africa, sir. We're looking forward. So please give us a brief insight into who you are. What's your lifestyle like? What do you do and what's your life like, sir? Share your lifestyle with us. We can't hear you, sir. There's no sound. Your sound. Oh, we still can't hear. Can you hear us now, sir? Your sound? Okay, we'll come back to
the energy is so high.
The energy is so high, and you know, when good things happen, the enemy always tries to come in and break it down, but we're not giving in to him tonight, sir. We are here. We're not. So Mr. Kumbam, I will come back to you in a little while, sir. Just try and sort out the sound. So let us hear from a stunning lady in South Africa, Julia. Between you and Natalia and Dr. Kumbum, your profiles are longer than my arm. I can really not do justice to it. So you give us a little insight into who Julia actually is. Please share it with our audience.
All right. No, good evening. Good evening. Oh, it is so awesome to be here today. My goodness. Yeah, no, the anticipation was just exciting. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. My name is Julia Malega, and I am from Hammanskraal. I'm the firstborn of 7 siblings. You can imagine. So yes, I studied psychology, so I love people. So I'm not misplaced where I am right now. I'm just loving it. And I've got 2 boys. I've got a 17-year-old and a 13-year-old. So those are definitely my heartbeats. Whew, yes, and what else? Okay, so I am an adrenaline junkie. Yo, I love all those things. Jumping off everything. That's me. No wonder I'm here. Thanks, John.
Lovely. I love the energy there. There, Julia. Just keep it up like that. Okay, so now that we're more familiar with all of you, I want to know, there must have been a point before APL where you stumbled across it. Someone invited you to APL, or you heard about it on social media, or from a friend, or in an acquaintance. So Natalia, let's hear from you. How did you come about APL?
You know, that is a very interesting story. When I tell somebody, people does not believe, because this woman, fantastic woman from Russia, 11,000 kilometers from me, I met her in the internet, you know. I made one training online and she joined and told me, you are fantastic. I want just to communicate with you. And we are communicate. She was looking for the sponsor, for the mentor. And we are communicating half a year. And in half a year, when she knew about APL, she tried to tell me this information. But she was, you know, like, scared, so to say. She was not sure that I will say yes, you know, and I said no. And I said no several times. I said, Victoria, where is I and where are sweets? So please, just let's forget about this. And you know, during 2 weeks, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. During 2 weeks, she was sharing with me like testimonials about the product. And finally, you know, I think this is a crucial point. Finally, she told me the story about about her friend. And this friend, she has a daughter, 11 years, and she had a problem with psoriasis. You know what is interesting? We met in internet. She doesn't know nothing. She had no information about me, about my problems and so on. And I did not share it because this is very personal. And when I told her, what are you talking about? This girl just, she had psoriasis, and 11 days after the testing of the first product, it was disappeared. And I told, what are you talking about? 15 years of my problem, and you are talking about 11 days? That's fantastic. It's not possible. So forget it. Please don't tell me anymore. And, you know, finally she told me, you know, I want to tell you one thing. Don't decide for your organism. Just give a chance. If it will not help, okay. But you will not tell me that I did not inform you about this. And, you know, I found another reason to say no, because I was in one company and my sponsor was that time a millionaire from Las Vegas, the top leader. He was my direct sponsor. And I could not make like this to go to another company. And she told me, let's register your husband. You know, this is, I think, the first time I am talking about this story. And I said, okay, let's do it. And we registered my husband, first of all. And you know what she has done? She called me in 2 days and said, you know, we have possibility to make a family contract. So don't worry, in case we will make a family contract. So, you know, now that this business started from my husband, so we made registration for his name. And in a week, we made a family contract. Because in a week, when I received the first product, 11,000 kilometers, just imagine, she sent me from Russia, from Vladivostok. Wow. And when I received these boxes, I said, what? I had an allergy, even for supplements. I had an allergy. So I was so scared to test the product. And they started from ILT, from against allergy. Nothing happened. And when I had the result, I told her, when I will have my result, my testimonials, all Moldova will be here, my country. And, you know, I forgot about this promise. But 1 year ago in September, it was 5th of September, her birthday, there was the first registration in Ghana. 5th of September. And I called her to say, hello, happy birthday. And, you know, I did not think even I told her, happy birthday. My gift, I cannot give you a gift for 11,000 kilometers, but my present is the Africa continent.
Yeah. Okay, brilliant stuff. Oh, lovely. That's just a lovely introduction to the business. Julia, you must have your own story. So how did you stumble upon APL? Please share that with us.
Oh, John, my story. I was depressed at that time because I had tried another company and it wasn't working. And I needed something that I can do with my boys. I think by now I'll be talking about my boys quite a lot. Something that they will resonate with, something that they'll be part of, and something that will make a difference in people's lives. Because I've always been that person, you know. One day on Facebook, I saw that there will be a live presentation. Luckily, I know this person and they just said, oh, there's going to be this live. Actually, they didn't invite me. I just saw it because I'm friends with them. And I went and I listened. And the energy. And then they talked about the products. And then the compensation plan. I'm like, so it's possible to actually have health and wealth, because what is the use of all this money whereas you can enjoy it? I signed up myself and I chose my own upline. I was not recruited. I was not recruited. And from then on, I just called her and said, I have her number. I said, listen, I want to sign up under you. And that was it. I'm here.
Brilliant. Brilliant. And the rest is history, as they say. Brilliant stuff, Julia. Thank you very much. We've got Dr. Kumbam back. But Dr. Kumbam, thank you very much for joining us again. So let's try this again. Please tell us, how did you get involved with APL? How did you get introduced to APL? Share your short story with us, sir.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Thank you very much. And sorry for the inconvenient technical issue happening. I have to change over. And yes, I'm so happy to be here in this panel. And I'm so excited with the company APL Go, because how I came across APL Go was such a wonderful moment. And I call it the right moment. The reason why I call it the right moment is that we were three people, myself, Albert, and Dr. Ray. We were looking for an MLA company that we can champion in Africa. That was our dream. And so one day, Albert approached us, hey guys, I have found the company we are looking for. I'm chatting with a lady in Europe, Russia, and I think this lady has a very wonderful business for us. So what do you know? Okay, keep on chatting with the lady and let's see the outcome of it. And lo and behold, this woman, which is no any other person, Mentor Natalia, just sent us samples of the product. And when I got to hold of the product, I saw the active ingredient. It was wow. We said, this is a wonderful business. In fact, what brought me most into the business is the active ingredient of the product. Because over the years, I've been treating people with the same active ingredient, but they were doing their own concoction and been drinking it. And this time around, we have it in a candy form, in a toffee form, which my clients are so much amazed with the product. And that is my reason of joining APL Go. I didn't even think about the money APL Go can give me, but I was thinking about the efficacy of the product.
Brilliant stuff. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Dr. Kumbum, for that testimony. It's lovely, lovely. I'm sure a lot of our members can relate to that. So now that we know how each one of you has gotten into the business, there must be a reason why you were in, why you decided, I am gonna do this business. It can either be one or two things. It's either because of our unique products or our unique business opportunity, or a combination of both. And I'm sure each of you have a different story to share with regards to that. So let's find out what was your why, so that we can give a bit more better perspective to our members as to why you're in the business and why you're as successful as you are right now. So let's start with Mr. Derek Roberts over there. Mr. Derek, you were introduced, you found your own way into the business. Now you decided APL Go is the place for me. Why did you make that informed decision, sir? Please share it with us very briefly.
Very simple. I said before, the sun, the moon, the stars, and the rainbows are aligned. COVID awareness, you cannot look past that. Every person on the planet now they look after themselves or have to look after themselves. Secondly, that's the company's 10th birthday in a month. This is the place where you want to be with a 10-year track record. Thirdly, you opening the shop on Friday. Now, for Pete's sake, guys, you will never, ever get the opportunity to be the first in Africa ever again in this business. Never. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Initially started the business for the raw money side, but once you start realizing what these products do, they just fly off the shelves by themselves because of the track record of 10 years. It's proven, it's natural, and with that, as a byproduct, you can have $15 income streams. Jeez, come on.
Brilliant
What
stuff.
else do you want?
I couldn't have said it any better, Mr. Derek Roberts. Thank you very much. I love your why, sir. Okay, so you more on the health side of things. And I mean, in this day and age, definitely health is extremely important. And I'm sure we can all agree. So let us jump over to Natalia. What is your why when you realize, okay, they signed up your husband and then you started enjoying our products, APL Go products, and then you decided, what struck you as, I must be part of this business? I must be part. I love these products. What was your why?
You know, it's very interesting because as you understood, I'm a businesswoman. So I'm looking to finance, first of all. Yes, I tested the product. Yes, I had a fantastic result. I understood that with all my connections I have here in the country, on the high level, I cannot offer the product which will not work. I cannot offer the business which will not give you money. And when I saw the ninery in this system, in this compensation plan, you know, in my business, automobile business, the maximum salary, like the CEO, so to say, it was 2,000 euros. That's nothing in comparison what we can have here. And I was looking for the business, you know, it's something maybe for the woman, not only compensation plan, recognition. That is very important for each of us because many of us working for Buzz John, as you told, yes, you will never receive this recognition as we have. You will never receive so many traveling as I have in a family contract. I can travel all over the world with my husband. I have no such possibility in the automobile business. So like a Gemini as a horoscope, I have a lot of whys. Please trust me. And all my whys, we are closed. Very good.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much, Natalia, for that. I'm sure all of us can relate to it because, yes, indeed, our business addresses two fundamental things in life right now that we all need. It's your overall health and then your overall financial well-being. And that's the brilliantness about APL Go. It addresses both. Julia, you look like you're exploding to tell us what is your why. So please don't hesitate. Let us hear it, Julia.
I'm sitting here thinking, reminiscing, going back in my early years of my life and trying to remember how I got here. And as I told you earlier that when I came across APL Go, I was actually searching. And the reason for my search made me to even study why I'm in the place I'm in. I'm over indebted. I don't have a house. My kids don't have a place to call a home. I got divorced, and after divorce, everything just went haywire. And I started introspecting quite a lot. And let me tell you, as soon as I realized why I am circling around the same problems over and over again, I found out my why. I realized it's because I grew up with a mindset that said money doesn't grow on trees. You must work very hard for trees.
Yeah.
Money is the root of all evil. And guess what? Every time I got closer to getting that money, guess what money said? You said I'm evil, so why would I come to you? You know, you needed to work hard. You didn't work hard, so why am I coming to you? So I was blocking it with whatever I was thinking. Believe you me, it changed my life. And I said, I need to give a gift to my kids. So my why is the legacy that I need to leave for my kids. They cannot be living the way I lived, the way my mom lived, and all of that. And APL Go gave me that. I never had a company where I feel like it's family. I've never been in a place where my kids will be part of it and they're asking for things, my family and everyone. We are all getting healthy. We're no longer using what we used to use before because of these products. So let me tell you, my biggest why out of all the whys, like Leader Natalia said, it's definitely leaving a legacy. And I'm learning all of this now, going through this journey. Yes, I want to have that freedom and everything, but building a legacy is my biggest why.
Brilliant stuff, Julia. And I mean, you know, in today's life, when we look at it, there is so much socio-economic problems that we are dealing with. We are dealing with the unemployment rates that are shooting through the roof. Our young people can't get jobs anymore. So the best way to encourage them is to have an entrepreneurial spirit, you know, because through business opportunities like this, we get rid of that poor mentality. And you know what poor stands for? It means you are used to passing over opportunity on a regular basis. And I encourage everyone to stop having that type of mentality, because APL Go, we are really here to go. So Dr. Kumbam, sir, what is your why? What struck you as soon as you got introduced? What really hit you home as to this is going to be my why? Share it with us, sir.
Yes, thank you very much. You know, as I said earlier, my initial why was the product. That was the first thing that brought me into the business. Actually, I did not have any idea about compensation plan. When the compensation plan was introduced, and I got the understanding from Mentor Natalia, I got to know that, wow, this is a wonderful business opportunity that I can do that can help me to make money for myself, my family, and also other people that depending on me. So my why is to change my life, is to have a life free with my family, go out on holidays, enjoy, and have time for my children. You know, I have 3 boys, and they are so full and inspirational. They love researching. So I always have to be around with them and to help them to be able to grow academically. And I need time for my family. I love my family so much that I needed time for them. And over the years, when I go to work, I come back home late, seeing them sleeping. And I said, no, I cannot continue with this. I'm looking for something that I can do that can give me freedom, that can give me time to take care of my family, to be with them consistently. So my why is to be able to earn subsidiary income that can help me, give me a free time to take good care of my family. And one thing about the product, I love the product. This very product, I always say that is very unique, is very essential, and the technology is something that can never be found anywhere. And I love this very company because the compensation plan is also amazing.
Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much, Dr. Kumbam. So at this point, I'm quickly going to involve the rest of our audience. So my next question before our panel shows us, I want our audience, please go onto your chat, because my next question will be with regards to what do you think as the audience on the call right now is the most popular product that each one of our panel members are using. So please just go on. I'll give you 30 seconds. Go onto the chat. Name any product that you think our panel judges or our panel members are going to show you which is their favorite product. Let's see what the chat say. Okay, there we go. Please type in. Please type. I got
I
power.
already see
Okay,
power.
I see power, beauty, relax,
Oh my
norm,
goodness.
grow, norm, GTS, alt, MLS. Well, the list goes on. Okay, I think from this list, if I'm not mistaken, I think GTS came up a lot. Beauty, norm. Okay, not a problem. Okay, on the count of 3 panel members, please do show our members what is your favorite APL product. Please show it to the screen. So all of them. We got SLD. We've got Julia Power. There we go. That's obvious, Julia Power. Okay, powerful woman. And we've got HPY. Okay. And what's the other one, Natalia? Brain. Okay, BRN and beauty. Well, Natalia's got a whole list. Okay, that's a go-to product. And then relax. Dr. Kumbam, me and you are on the same level, sir. Relax. Okay, that's how I roll. Okay, so brilliant stuff. Thank you very much, sir. Derek, yours? I didn't see yours, sir. What was yours?
SLD.
Okay, SLD. Okay, just briefly, I want you to please give our audience just a quick understanding of why you're using the product that you're using. Give us some of the natural ingredients and give us the health benefits of just one of your products, any ingredient. We'll start with, let's start with Julia. Julia, your product. What do you love about it?
All right, so out of all the products, I really love Power. And the reason I took it for the very first time is because my hormones are haywire and they were affecting my skin. Let me tell you, because it has ginger, it's been amazing. It has done so much for me. Besides that, women will understand me, doctors will understand me, those men who understand women issues will understand me. But basically my PMS was, guys, you wouldn't want to speak to me a week before. Do you see how I am now? So Power really helped me with that. And it really helped me also, surprisingly, with my osteoporosis. I was starting to have that on my ankles and my knees. I was getting swollen. I had those round water bubbles around it, and my legs were locked. So you would think that you will use another product, let's say maybe NRM or anything else for that. But Power actually did a whole lot more, helped with my skin as well. So I took it for one reason, and it kind of swept everything up. I love Power. It's actually my time to take it, so please. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Julia. That's a nice conclusion to that explanation. Okay, brilliant stuff. Mr. Derek, briefly, your favorite go-to product, what does it do for you, sir?
I used Slide. In fact, I used only 7 of them. I developed a problem here, almost like a tennis elbow for my joints, and building a thing in my garage during lockdown. And I tell you what, I only had 7 of these things because all my members who come to my house had the rest. And I'm fixed. I can do my 50 push-ups, no problem. So I'm living testimony of this product. And it's filled basically with ginger, with strawberry. It's got licorice inside, green tea, and a couple of other things I can't pronounce. But that's what it looks like. Under your tongue, into your bloodstream. There you go.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much, Derek. Natalia, please, dear, indulge us.
You know, sometimes for me especially, it's difficult to say because I'm 6 years in the company. But for the moment, my favorites are beauty. This is a beauty inside out. So it means nails, hair, skin, everything. So I take it in the morning. Brain, the same in the morning, but this is for your brain. We're making business, and you know that we're working right now 24/7 because we're opening new countries. That's why I need to have a very clear brain. But what is only in my hands This is a happy and new product which is not yet in Africa. And this is a bomb. Please trust me. I will not tell you what is inside because, you know, like women, we see a car, it's very beautiful. And it doesn't matter which is in the engine. It's important how it looks like and smells. That's why. Don't kill me, please, but I will taste happy right now, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Natalia. Thank you for making us so jealous right now, but we'll get there soon enough. We'll get there soon enough. Okay. Thank you very much, Natalia. Dr. Kumbam, sir, what is your go-to one? What does it do for you?
Yeah, thank you very much, my honorable. You know, the relax is my secret. Every time during my presentation, I tell people that the relax is my secret. You know why is it my secret? Because the relax has one particular active ingredient called ashwagandha. I love this very actual ingredient because it's very, it helps men particularly to relax their nerves. It also helps the prostate glands, all the inflammation. It also allows the veins to be able to allow the blood to flow very well. It also works on the mental level, the mental circular nerves. It also helps to calm down your nerves. It helps you to relax, okay? So whenever I take the very product and I wake up in the morning, I don't feel any stress, I don't feel any pain. I can sleep very well like a baby and wake up like a giant. And this very product has helped me a lot in my daily activity. And most of my clients that I give the very product to are all amazed with the product because it helps them a lot. You know, in Africa, in most especially my country, Ghana, we have a lot of challenges, traffic going to work and coming, a whole lot of stress every day. So this very product is helping a lot of people to relieve their tension and help them to be able to sleep very well. So I love the very product a lot.
Okay, brilliant stuff, brilliant stuff. Thank you very much for that, sir. Okay, just to move on. So we shared a whole lot of things. We found out what your why is. We're inspired by that. We got a few comments with regards to that. And by the way, please comment if you're happy with what you heard from our panel. Please put it on the comments there. So on the panel, just tell us your feeling about what you heard, what the why was, what type of products they use. Feel free to comment on that. It's all up to you. So from here on, we need to start inspiring our people, especially in South Africa. As you know, South Africa, we are new to APL. We are new to our products. So what words of wisdom would you give anyone on this panel and on our Facebook platform who's a new person, especially, who has not tasted our products, has not used our products, don't know anything about our business opportunity? What words of wisdom would you give them to hurry them up to come and meet us halfway on our website, at our offices, to come and indulge in APL Go? All right, so let's go with that one. So Julia, what would your last words of wisdom be towards our audience right now to get them to come and be APL Go?
All right, so I just really want to start that by saying, listen, your excuses might be valid. Really, we do have excuses, and you might say you don't have time. You might say you don't have money. You know, you'll have so many excuses. They are valid. But please understand that those excuses will not change your life. Nothing will change until you realize that, you know what? I need this. What is it that I need to do? Your question to your challenge will give you solutions, unlike closing it and sticking to the excuses. Ask yourself, this is my excuse. Yes. But now, because I really want this life, what is it that I must do? When you come within our family of APL Go, we really tackle those things. This is where we work together and say, you have that challenge, you have that mindset, you have that mentality, you have this experience. Here, we actually help you with your journey to make sure that you realize your dreams. So you will not be lost. You will not be lost at all. So
wow, you are so right. You are so right, Julia, in what you are saying. And I mean, we want our people to come and witness it for themselves. You know, there's always say the proof is in the pudding. So our pudding comes in the form of our wonderful tablets. Come and try our tablets, and you'll be surprised as to how life-changing it can be. So Natalia, from your side, from Europe, what can you inspire our South African audience as to why they need to come and test APL?
You know, I ask myself this question many times because people are different, but we need to understand one thing, that poor is when you don't have money, but broken is when you don't have hope. And this business is about people. But in this industry, as we have, you care about people's success more than about your own. And if you do this, you will be paid for your incredible desires. And I get paid like that. For me, it's
Lovely, lovely.
priceless.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much, Natalia. That's so inspiring. Okay, let's keep it local. Derek, what would you encourage our local South Africans that are hoping and praying for an opportunity which we have? Please inspire them to come on board.
Make no mistake, guys. This business grew tenfold over the last 5 years without you and without me. It will grow another tenfold again with Africa coming on board. It better be with you than without you. That's it.
Lovely. Lovely. I couldn't have said it better in a nutshell. Thank you very much for that. Dr. Kumbum, what would you inspire our audience with tonight, sir? I know you got inspirational words. Please leave us with that.
Thank you very much, my audience and my co-hosts. We know that in life, before you can be able to become successful, you need to plan your life the way you want it. And I personally believe that we are all born with destiny in our hands. Our destiny does not belong to anybody else. Your life is in your hands. Whatever you want, God has given you that freedom to be able to achieve whatever you want to achieve. When you set your mind to achieve something consistently, you will achieve it. Now, one thing I want the South Africans and the whole world and those our viewers and audience to know about the very company is that I have viewed most of the network marketing companies and I have never come across anything like this in the world. There is nothing. In terms of product, in terms of compensation plan, in terms of organization, in terms of event, wow, it's excellent. This very company stands as taller than any other company. Now, if Albert is here, you will remember last year, I told Albert something that South Africa will be a place where the business will boom on this continent. And the reason why I was certain about that was the accumulated essay. When you look at the accumulated essay, the essay is strength accumulation. And in another round, we can say South Africa. So when I got to know that South Africa is going to have 2 offices, I was surprised. I knew that something great is going to happen in that continent. And I knew that the people in South Africa, within a very short time, every household is going to know about APL product. Every household in South Africa is going to take this very product because this very product is going to do miracle. And as it has started in doing, it is going to be marvelous. And you know, coming also to Nigeria, let me add that because they are also going to have their office to be open on coming Saturday. That's another wonderful area we are looking at, another potential. I talk to people every day over there and I can see how momentum they are, how serious they are, how readiness they are for this very business because the product is giving a lot of testimony that we cannot share. This morning, I was talking to somebody and I said, wow, we need to have a testimony platform where we can have a Zoom and invite all our customers, all those who are taking this very product, so they can share with us their testimony, because their testimonies are miracle. Their testimonies are wonderful. I love to hear such testimonies every day. And it is amazing.
Wow.
We have a
Thank you, Dr.
wonderful
Kumbam.
product.
That was now
Thank you
the
very much.
highlight. That was leaving us on a whole high tonight. Thank you very much, sir. Next time, definitely you're on our follow-up calls after this. So right now, as we head towards the end of our call with our wonderful panel, we actually have some great news to share with you as well. But it's not for me to share, because our panel knows all about this great news. So I will take it from abroad, and then we'll come back with the local excitement. So Natalia, please share with our audience, what do you know about what's happening in South Africa by the end of this week that the rest of us are still not knowing about? Please share with us.
You know, for me, I think it's most special because I talked today with Albert from Ghana, and I told him 1 year ago, and I told the same to our president. 1 year ago, we could not even imagine how huge and successful this business will be in Africa. And this was in my dreams, because I was at the beginning, like you, pioneering my country here. And I know what does it mean to open the representative office, to launch the office. This is a home for everyone, for each of us. That's why, you know, for me, it's like something unbelievable, but really very, very exciting and huge. And I would like to invite each of you to this fantastic event and to this beautiful office, which will be the home of all our associates for many, many years. This is really home, because our company is a family company. So welcome to our family.
Thank you very much, Natalia, for that. Julia, you bursting from the seams once again. So please tell us what is happening at the end of this week in South Africa. Give us a bit of that excitement. Show them your excitement.
Julia, your voice, I want to hear it, because when you're talking, you know, my skin is like...
Okay.
Guys, okay, all right. It is happening. It is happening on the 15th. It is happening Friday. Finally, we are 6 months old. You know, 6 months old baby, they start eating solids, right? According to the doctor. Dr. Kumbum, at 6 months. We now have an office. We are going to open our office here in South Africa, guys. If you are wondering if we do have one, it is amazing. You will see it. We are going to celebrate on Friday evening. Ooh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It shows that we are indeed going through the milestones. So be with us. We are still young. Do you see that, guys? So it means you're also going to pioneer with us, and you're going to grow with us. So, hey, see you Friday.
Okay, brilliant stuff, Julia. Okay, Mr. Derek, last words from you, sir, about Friday. What's your impression? What's your motivation for this week, sir?
Finally, customer experience center, training center, offices for support, and a bloody good coffee, and I'll see you there.
In a nutshell, I couldn't have said it better. My word. So yes, it's happening Friday. We've got distinguished guests coming. 70 people that's going to be indulged here in our offices. Wonderful live welcome and toast from our president, Mr. Sergey Kulikov. He's going to be live with us on that day. We're going to really take it all out, roll out the red carpet for our members on Friday night. And from the 18th of October, which is this coming Monday, everyone who's an APL member, you are welcome to walk into our office on a daily basis. Make your bookings. Come and join us in our business building sessions that we will have, our compensation plan training, our product training. We will have a variety of things going on right here at the office. As Natalia said, it will be your home. So come and use it, abuse it, because it's there for you. It's not ours. Abuse it. We will gladly let you abuse it in a good and constructive way. All right, so APL, we on the ground, OTG, we're not going anywhere. We're getting bigger, we're getting better, and we are like a fine wine. We're going to get matured with age. All right, so thank you very much to each one of my panel members. Natalia, you were a star tonight. Thank you very much.
Don't forget about my orange chair, please.
Okay, we'll reserve your seat for that. Definitely, not a problem. Julia, as usual, you were divine tonight. It was great having you on the program. Looking forward to many, many more encounters with you. Mr. Roberts, sir, you're a champion, especially with presentations. You are highly appreciated, and we're looking forward to meet you and your team right here at the office. Dr. Kumban, all the way from Ghana, sir, thank you for those inspirational words you left with us. People are showing a lot of love here on the comments, so people are loving it. So this is definitely something we're going to continue doing. We're going to continue to evolve on every conversation. We're going to continue to be entertaining, to really bring our product to the people, become a household name in South Africa and beyond. So ladies and gentlemen, from me, it was great having you on the call tonight. Natalia, fantastic. Julia, great stuff. So thank you to our audience members. You are lovely, showing a whole lot of love there to our panel members. Great stuff, South Africa. Here we come. So guys, have a good evening for the rest of the evening, and stay in touch on our APL Go South Africa Facebook page, communication page. We will update you and highlight you on a regular basis. So thank you very much.
This was General Manager of South African Territory. So just say.
Thank you very much, guys. It's an honor and it's a pleasure to serve you. All right. So here we go. So thank you very much. Have a good evening and see you soon.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for
bye.
listening.
Bye.
Yeah, so
Bye,
much
guys.
impressed.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.